Emily, we have you on camera entering their cells.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
Sure you don't.
I was doing my rounds. That's my
Turn
job.
around. Put your hands behind your back.
Wait, why am I being arrested right now?
An escalation. On November 14th, 2022, the Georgia Department of Corrections Office of Professional Standards opened a formal investigation into Emily Whitfield. Investigators interviewed 9 inmates from D Block. 3 initially denied any knowledge. 5 refused to speak without legal counsel. 1, inmate number 3, provided a full confession within the first hour of questioning. "She's pregnant," he told investigators, "and it's not mine, but I know whose it is." A paternity test was ordered. The results confirmed that inmate number 2 was the father. On the afternoon of November 17th, 2022, Emily Whitfield pulled her gray Honda Civic into the employee parking lot at Coastal State Prison. 2 investigators from the Office of Professional Standards were waiting beside her designated parking space. Badge camera footage from that encounter shows Emily stepping out of her vehicle with a travel mug in one hand and her lunch bag in the other. Her expression shifts from confusion to recognition to fear in a matter of seconds. "Ms. Whitfield, we need to speak with you regarding an ongoing investigation," the lead investigator states. "Am I in trouble?" Emily asks. "We have some questions about your activities on D Block." Emily sets down her lunch bag on the hood of her car. Her hands are shaking. "I want to call my dad," she says. "You can call anyone you want after we're finished. Right now, we need you to come with us." The footage shows Emily beginning to cry. Her mascara runs. She wipes her eyes with the sleeve of her uniform. "I know what this is about," she says quietly. "I know." "Then let's talk. I made a mistake. I made a lot of mistakes." Those words, captured on audio, would later be introduced as evidence during her criminal proceedings. Stories like this don't get the attention they deserve. If you want to see more accountability coverage, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Let's get into the legal fallout. Emily Whitfield was terminated from the Georgia Department of Corrections, effective November 18th, 2022. Her personnel file was marked not eligible for rehire. On December 6, 2022, a grand jury in Chatham County indicted Emily on 5 counts of sexual misconduct by a correctional employee, a felony under Georgia law. Additional charges included 2 counts of violation of oath by a public officer and 1 count of providing contraband to an inmate. Emily's attorney, public defender Malcolm Reeves, entered a not guilty plea on her behalf during her arraignment on December 19th. Pre-trial motions consumed the first 3 months of 2023. The defense argued that the relationships were consensual and therefore should not constitute criminal conduct. The prosecution countered with a simple but devastating response. Under Georgia law, an inmate cannot legally consent to sexual contact with a correctional officer. The power imbalance eliminates the possibility of consent. The crime is the act itself. On April the 24th, 2023, Emily Whitfield changed her plea to guilty on all counts. During her sentencing hearing on June 8, 2023, Judge Patricia Holloway allowed 2 of the inmates' family members to deliver victim impact statements. The mother of inmate number 2 addressed the court for 7 minutes. "My son made bad choices," she said. "That's why he's in prison, but he's still my son, and she took advantage of him. She was supposed to protect him. Instead, she preyed on him." Emily did not make a statement. Judge Holloway sentenced her to 4 years in state custody to be served at Pulaski State Prison, a women's facility 150 miles from her hometown. She was also ordered to register as a sex offender upon release. "The defendant violated a sacred trust," Judge Holloway said during sentencing. "Correctional officers are charged with maintaining order and ensuring safety. Instead, Ms. Whitfield pursued her own gratification at the expense of those in her custody. The court finds this conduct reprehensible." Emily Whitfield's case prompted a limited internal review at Coastal State Prison. 3 supervisors received written reprimands for failing to investigate warning signs. Shift Sergeant Marcus Ballard was reassigned to administrative duties, pending further review. No additional terminations occurred. The Georgia Department of Corrections issued a press statement emphasizing their zero-tolerance policy for sexual misconduct and announcing enhanced training protocols for new hires. affairs. Critics noted that similar announcements had followed similar scandals in 2018, 2020, and 2021. Emily gave birth to a daughter in February 2023 while awaiting sentencing. The child was placed in the custody of Emily's mother, who declined all media requests for comment. Inmate number 2, the biological father, remains incarcerated at Coastal State Prison. He is scheduled for release in 2028. He has not sought parental rights. Emily is expected to complete her sentence in 2027. This case was disturbing, but this next case on the right-hand side is even more shocking. Click it now.